What's up, everybody? This is Azrael with another Azrael's analysis. Now, when it comes to this game, getting those picks, very crucial, very important. And knowing which picks to get in a timely fashion makes all the difference when it comes to any battle, especially when it gets to any win. So, this is the normal band phase, so we're going to skip through this for a little bit. We got the Daredevil and the Namor bands going. And as you see, I'm looking to play fantastic. And we got a Squirrel Girl and Emma band, so makes it super, super easy, especially when it comes to having less brain dead characters in the game, yeah, or at least in your game, anyways. So here we go. This is a domination game, and for some reason, my perspective has been going to other people as of late. I don't know what's up with that, but no, we'll fast forward here for a little bit. As you see, we have Ultron with the new updates. It seems a little more viable now, so wasn't really worried. Still got two strats, two good vanguards, and then I'm the off vanguard as well. And we got a decent diver in our Iron Fist. So. And when I talk about pick priorities and who to come after or go after when it comes to this game, very crucial in pressing on, making space, taking the point. So knowing who to go after is very important. So obviously a strat is something very crucial. They press on. They're the backbone. They're the backbone. So when it comes to them in this game, once you get them out, the rest of their team folds. And this goes for yours as well. So here I got their vanguard and the strat. So that's front line and back line. That makes it super easy to get. And we've already taken the point. Just holding this space right here was very crucial, very good for us. And at the end of this game, I believe me and Bihan ended off with the same amount of final hits, which was good for the team. I believe we had about 15 each. So that knocks for a lot of pressure. And right here, I'm isolating their vanguard, so isolating the vanguard also helps out. And then they got overzealous with our strat, but this is where we take them out together. Granted, I didn't get the pick there, but that's just crucial in who to isolate when it comes down to game sense. And as you see here, I have my ultimate. I ult, press on, create more pressure and more space. Trying not to pop here and getting good heals, really good heals here. So I hit their strat from behind. No pun intended, it was kind of just did. Yeah, getting picks, getting crucial picks, that was a strat. So making sure to just follow up behind that. I'm just building back up my ult charge, but as you see, we have our Angela and me putting pressure on one of their strats. Now we do start to lose the point here. I get them to try not to pop again, but they did overwhelm me. And their Phoenix got me. So that was my first death. 7, 1, and 2. And pretty good. 3 final picks. 5, 2, and for my other DPS, but it's fine. We went to 99%. There's no real worry. So us here, we do see there's somebody else on the point. Then they just died. So that was our rogue. So here we're just looking to wait a little bit, press on before I think, yep, Iron Fist joined over here, and we're waiting for our front line and back line to get together so that we can have a coordinated strike. So seeing that their C&D is out of position, I just happened to get the Phoenix, to be honest, and that was just payback. But touching point, trying to stay alive basically. Now Magneto was really clutch here. I want to thank him for that one. That was a really good bubble. I very much appreciate it. Now here, I'm looking to go ahead, get those strats, get them out of position, but not die in the process because they are peeling. And I think I do pop. No, I didn't. Not immediately. But Magneto was really clutch with that bubble, but I couldn't find them. They was just all around. So I couldn't really find a position to really gain any ground. But the good thing is I did get my ult here. So that definitely helped. So me and Bihan at 4 final hits. My stats are a little better, but it's not really about the stats completely. We're just trying to make space, trying to make sure that the objective is, well, it's getting attacked. We have to. And this was a good start to the press, to pressure. Now it started off. Granted, it wasn't a lot, but boom, I got one of their strats, and right here putting pressure on their strats with Ultron, so that was good for us. Being part of the winning hand really helped. So good strats on us. And then we recapture the point here. Like, no brainer. This point's us. And I took the ace. Only because I feel like because they gave it to me because I started the attack, pressing on and scaring them in a sense and making sure that their position was out of sort. So me and Bihan got 5 final hits. He's really securing his a little more. I'm just mostly in team fights. So that's why when it comes to priority picks, I try to get as many final picks as possible, obviously. That's usually the goal. But if you're also empowering your team by making sure they're getting the picks with you, or you're empowering them to finish off, and it helps out, especially when you're doing a lot of pressure. So as you see, I have the most damage on my team, actually in the lobby, to be honest, with almost 7K, and my accuracy is pretty good, 61. They have a Wanda, 66, so I'm not really tripping about like. So long as my accuracy is on to the final hits, and precision is there. It's the timing and making sure that. So this is okay. So this is the part where I actually said thank you to the whole team because we were doing it together. And I appreciated them, like their game sense, their heals, just empowering, and not just that, finishing and final hit. So because granted, me and Bihan have 5. That's the other DPS I'm working with, but Ultron has 4. Gambit has 3 and Borgo has 3. And Magneto, I mean, you have 1, but at the same time, you're not feeding. He's doing very well. He's having great heads-up plays. So we have a great team comp together. So that was a really good empowerment feel when I just said no. So why not say thank you to the entire team? Why not put that, energy into your team and then just press them on so that you can win? So here I get my buff for him, trying to. Because I didn't think that Sue was going to ult, or at least I don't know who forced it. I think Iron Fist probably forced that ult, which was good on him. So this is right here. We're looking to try to gain whatever ground we can. I empower my Ultron, give him a shield, make sure that he's good. And that ult really doesn't do anything for anybody. So I'm puffed up in fridge form, Y form, but I like to call it. But the meta, the people they like to call it fridge form. So it's fine. But being part of the winning hand was really crucial, really good. Very much appreciated by our Gambit. And boom, we're just gaining more final. Like, Bihan gets 7 final hits. We got Ultron with 6, so that's good. I'm just putting out damage, pressure and damage is all I'm looking to do. And then I didn't get any final hits in that, but priority was the case. I'm mostly just looking to direct, okay, if I don't get the final hits, I'm directing or trying to. Even if it's not a ping, because I'm trying to press on and punch where we should see. So here's a great moment of a right back at you and getting a final hit. So making sure that they didn't get any value with that ult, because we couldn't have that. And they're patty kicking. That's the value I love to get with this ult right here. Really good value. Because when the healers are just healing themselves and not the rest of the team, that gives us a chance to get final hits on other people, just like me getting that 2 final hits on the Gambit and their Punisher right there, and then just following up with the rest of the team and getting that final pick on the road. So it was really good, just prioritizing who needed to be done in at that point. Just getting those crucial picks, prioritizing who to get. Now that thing was already damaged a little bit, so I'm just looking to go ahead, feed off more ult charge a little bit. I need to try to build up more ult charge, playing off the angle I can. And then here, seeing that they're looking to capture the point, I'm looking to go ahead and peel, knowing that they have a magic now. So I love doing this. I love punching out dive characters. It's actually one of the most fun things I can say I love doing in this game. It's a bunch of ults going on. So that was a great dunk by Mag. really great dunk, but we don't have heals on point, and I do get rinsed. So it did suck a little bit. But having more final hits now, 9 to the 8 that my other DPS has, we're really trying to put out pressure. The Rogue has a lot of damage, which is really good frontline damage. So I have my ult here, like I said, trying to build up ult, trying to build up the pressure. Yeah, that's really good. So our Gambit also has ult. I think I pinged that I have ult, so I wanted to try to ult first. Yeah, right here is where I had to ult. Because if I didn't ult and try to fight her, I mean, granted, I would have lost some of my ult charge. So I also wanted to make sure I was peeling for my team. Gotta make sure. And then, boom, being part of the winning hand, yeah, that was great. Because now I get more ult charge, 30% ult charge to come back. So I'm really happy about that. And trying to, right here, getting that crucial pit. Because he was getting fought with. But I think he probably had shotgun out for behind, which I didn't want for him to just get shotgun. I'd rather take that than he did. And then in turn, it did cost me a little bit. It did cost me my life in that. So, but rather cost me that life and then empower my team than have them just go out. Because in this case, I genuinely do. Now they do press on a little bit. We are still, but I'm still firmly calm. Just waiting on my team, seeing that I work well by Gambit, seeing that we need heals. But yeah, now it's the moment that I'm looking to try to press on, trying to get back on point and touch point. Yeah, I know I didn't have any damage on me right there. I thought I did, but really good on the healers to not really have that much damage. So looking to kill the Gambit here, but yeah, we're chasing him down, me and Bihan. So I'm looking to group back, and then yeah, looking to get that. Yeah, so we didn't get Gambit, not yet. We tried. I missed. I really wanted that, and I do get Gambit here. Yeah, and I get a good double kill. And here's where I make my mistake, because I'm trying to have quick priority, because right there he was uncontested and dangerous. But my problem is I was off the point, so I see 9. I definitely see 9, and that was a crucial mistake. But I was still in the mindset of pick priority. He was actually the most dangerous to me, anyways. For me personally, he would shred my health. And he went into turret form, so he was going to shred my health. But I did see 9, and unfortunately I was pretty much outnumbered. It was 3-1, so they did capture point. But I still wasn't discouraged, only because
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It took them a lot to capture that point. So we still had really good comp. We still had good play. And I didn't feel like I genuinely needed to swap. I didn't feel like any of us really needed to swap quite yet. But they did swap. And I think, I'm not sure when, but Bihan does swap here. He does swap eventually to Iron Man. And it does empower Ultron for more heals. So I'm not sure if he used them. Granted, at the end of it all, we kind of, you'll see what happens. We go on. And I'm going to show you my mentality when it comes to what's going on here. So I am losing, but right here, boom, I didn't lose by 95%. And I wanted to make sure that I had some more value when it came to that. So right before I went to buff form. So I'm really thinking about, when it came to this, just how to utilize your buff form as much as possible, or how to utilize it in the best way you can. So right here, putting the Gambit out of position and getting that as a crucial pick. If you can get a strat pick, it's crucial. It's good for your team, and it makes it easy for your team to press on against theirs. So yes, Bihan does switch to Iron Man, and yeah, now we have Ultron with extra heals, which is really good, because he was actually already doing really good with the heals, 14k. He still out-healed the other dude that was healing on the other team. So right here, looking to take out Frank, but he was getting healed, pocketed a little bit. He did ult, but we still hit him. I know I still get some value for him backing up. if he's not, see, here's the thought process. When not Ultron, when Punisher was backing up while ulting, we had so much value in that moment, and it was good because it may not have been resulted in a pick, and me being one HP right there was very much crazy. But yeah, it resulted in us holding the point for just a little longer to make sure we got more to the percentage of
There's
our
still
win,
more work to be done.
or at least the attempt. But I did build up a good amount of ult charge while holding down the point, so I'm proud of that. We also do have an Ultron. We have a couple. We have a couple strat ults. We got the the Iron Man ult. That definitely helps. But yeah, part of the winning hand. I kind of wish I ulted a little sooner, but I really ulted just to make space. It wasn't really to get a pick, but it was to make space and make priority. So I do call this pick priority because, yes, I did get 15 final hits. However, though, this is a dual lesson in not just pick priority, but, and see here, here's another prime example. Me and Behind are looking to gain a pick right here. Yep. And we make sure that their magic was not diving us. And right here again, making sure that we just isolated. Then Jeff kind of just came to us because he didn't have anywhere to go. And then boom, Behind, no, up to Ultron. Ultron takes that final hit, which is really good because he's the only other person comparable behind us that has final picks, which is good because Ultron was always, more of a DPS strat disguise. Kind of like Adam, but, they still have good strat mentality, still have good strat as Adam. But yeah, I get final pick on Magic, which we don't need Magic taking our backline out, so that was really good for us. Yeah, no, the fact that he really didn't get any value with his ult was insane to me. But yeah, no, getting shotgun. Oh my gosh, it was Magic compared to final hit. It was actually incredible. I thought I got shotgun. I genuinely thought I got shotgun right there. But yeah, no, we got team with the winning hand right there. So we firmly have the point. The team that's on point, and then Ultron has his ult on. We have a counter to their strat ult just in case with a Magneto ult. So we're in a really good spot. The overtime is almost over. And yeah, no, they have a Venom ult, but once we rinse him or get him off the point, it made it that's the win. He couldn't come back in time. So yeah, no, me and Behind pick priorities. I'm also was the one who put out the damage, but me and Behind had to pick priorities. We really did. It was good that he was my other DPS. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the heals that we had with our Gambit and our Ultron. And the front line was beautiful, phenomenal. Rogue and Magneto, great heads up plays, great damage output. No, so seriously, we had a really good team, just overall. Team did for real. But nevertheless, this has been another Azrael's analysis. I hope you like this. Like, share, subscribe. There will be more, because I'm always streaming, so always looking to get clips. Check out my stream on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/Azrael'sWrath117. You can catch me streaming on comp, or zombies or whatever the case may be. So whatever's your niche. And also check out the Tuesdays and Thursday shows of Azrael's Adventures on Twitch because I am playing Claire Obscure's Expedition 33. It has been fun. It's definitely been a ball and a blast. So come on, check us out. So with that, you guys have a good one and keep on raging.